April, the month where movies go to die, apparently. Well, we did have the Fast 8 thing, but a movie series on its eighth iteration, and that's what you use to save your month? Yikes. And this movie really didn't win any points, I don't think. No, no, it didn't. This is my review of Phoenix Forgotten here on Midnight's Premiere.
Shut up and sit down.
Hey guys and girls, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Like I said in my intro, this is my review of the horror sci-fi found footage film thing in the vein of Paranormal Activity and the Blair Witch Project. This is Phoenix Forgotten with producer Ridley Scott. Now, you might think that a found footage horror film about aliens produced by Ridley Scott would be the crown jewel of almost everything you could imagine. But no, that is not the case. This movie was terrible. Starting off with the title Phoenix Forgotten, it doesn't really say that it is a horror movie. It really sounds more like a forgotten wizard movie thing. Yeah, so I saw the trailer for this, and I wasn't really impressed. I wasn't impressed really at all. I cut it off before it was even finished. And then I realized that it was going into theaters, and I thought it was just a regular indie film that I could just skip over. Oh no, I would have to see this in theaters, have to pay $10 for it. Yikes. Waste of my money, let's say that. So the premise of this movie is that it's about these teenagers who disappeared in Phoenix, Arizona, from apparent alien abductions. It's about the Phoenix lights, the triangular UFO lights that everyone sees in that area, and this small team of teenagers who go out to investigate it. Well, as usual, they end up missing, and how they end up missing is just it's a complete mystery. It's like there's government conspiracy and things of that nature. The car was found, and it was like back in 1997. So the video cameras they were using were like really big, and no one knew where they were. I mean, no one. They couldn't find the camera. The footage ended at this really weird spot. They didn't really know what the hell was going on, and the main character, the sister to the brother who got abducted things, whatever, she's writing a documentary on the missing case. So she goes back home, she goes into investigation mode, and she finds about the same thing that all the police and all the parents and everything, they found out as well, which was basically nothing until the teacher of one of the missing teenagers who ran the AV club at the high school where she did all the video announcements and everything. She was one of those students on the TV, you know, the ones you make fun of a lot in high school. Yeah, she was one of those. I don't think she got made fun of, though, because she didn't take any crap off the two guys she was with. So they find the camera, and it's all beat to hell. It's melted and whatever, and there's footage in there from a tape that shouldn't be playable in reality, but it is in this. So now you have Phoenix Forgotten, the found footage alien sci-fi horror flick that was crap. I mean, found footage horror films are a dime a dozen. They really are. These days, ever since the Blair Witch Project came out, and the whole viral thing that goes along with it, like in the town of Burkittsville, coming up with the Blair Witch, they did the campaign so well that this community honestly thought that these children, these teenagers, were actually missing from their college town. And the wanted posters went on everywhere, and it was a literal success. The movie was all right. It had a lot of, you know, jump scares and everything, but it wasn't bad. It really wasn't. This, however, not so much. So it starts off with a real slow burn, like all of your found footage horror films do. Real slow burn, real slow getting up to the plot. You got your character introduction, the interviews with the parents, and so on and so forth, and then the magic starts to happen. Magic, after they find the beat up tape, and it shows what happens during an alien abduction, or what could happen during an alien abduction, and how these, the kids disappeared. And I gotta tell you, it was when it got to the meat of it. It got to the meat of it. It was boom, 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 done, disappear, 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 done, done, and over. Roll credits, roll credits. And I gotta say, it was really bad. It really was. It was a sloppy mess. It was cut together really poorly, in my opinion. A lot of noise, a lot of jump scare. If you gotta have a jump scare in your horror film, if there's too much, it doesn't work. Really, if I had to give this a rating, first reaction rating here, it'd be a crescent moon, because it did keep with the storyline. There were a few freaky imagery in this movie. It was, sometimes it really caught on, but it wasn't enough to redeem it. So if I had to give it a rating, it would be crescent moon. Terrible. It wasn't good. Don't go see this in theaters. Don't, Redbox it if you're really that curious about it. Ridley Scott, what are you doing, man? Come on, you got this brand new Alien franchise coming out. What are you doing with this? Producing this? Come on. I mean, we expect a lot better from you, sir. And that about wraps it up for this review. If you guys liked what you saw, click the like button down below. And if you want to keep up with all the latest news and video here on Midnight's Premiere, click the subscribe button for more. My name is Mr. Midnight. You heard it first here on Midnight's Premiere. Thanks for watching, guys.